Yeah, so this is infamously now known as Mickey Mouse due to a unfortunate typo on my end. But all right, so this is the Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. Again, we're doing the any percent easy category. Time will start on character control here. So we're gonna go through skip the little cutscenes here, and then we'll get into it. Alright, so time's gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so the one of the big things about this game, I have to go for this door boost here, or else I missed it. Sorry, Victress. I blew it. I'm 0 for 2 on those. Okay. The thing about this game is there's actually no run button for this game, which most platformers, you know, that you've played, you're like, you know, the first thing you usually find is like the jump button. The second thing is the is the run button. So the way we're gonna get speed in this one is to either hit a downward slope, or we can actually throw an enemy into ourselves, and that gives us some speed too, as you saw what I did in that first section there. Another thing we'll be doing is you can see like there, like I just randomly threw that block at that other block. It's not because I have anything personally against those blocks. I'm actually manipulating the boss pattern here. I do this a little bit of a different way than you might see other runners do, because I like this pattern that I get better. So we got a mini boss coming up here, and their patterns are, you can manipulate them based on what you do with those yellow blocks, which is pretty interesting too. So this is our first mini boss here. Quite honestly, World 1 is probably one of the most difficult ones to do front to back. Which is nice because it gets substantially easier afterwards, so it's a little tough to get into this game at first because of how difficult this first world is. Oh, I threw that guy away. Oh, that's okay. He's dead now. But that's the first mini boss. We'll be seeing different versions of him as we go along the run here. All right, this is probably by far the toughest level to do fast, to keep your speed. Oh, we got it. Nice. Let's see if we can keep it up. Nope, I messed up there. Yeah, that level's really hard. It's because the water really slows you down, and these logs too are almost impossible to jump off of. Yeah, you can see there we slipped off. The window's really tight to jump off of those. That was pretty good. And then we're jumping in the water to jump off of those. Here's the real final boss, is that star enemy. We got past it, and that's good. Alright. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'll take that. Alright, and now we're coming up to our first real boss here, the end of World 1. So this will be... You can notice all the bosses are like incarnations of Pete, who will be our final boss here. Alright, so I'm going to be doing... Oops, I already messed it up. Everybody panic! I'm just kidding, it's okay. Well, we messed up the quick kill here. You want to like time these shots out to like hit him right as his iframes wear out, so you can get like, you can just get the most hits in here. This is not a good fight at all. Alright, we got him into like his final form here. I'm gonna go grab his little piece here, and that's the first boss. Alright, so we're past the hard part, guys. We're going to the easy sections now. Alright, so that's World 1. The thing we'll notice as we go here too is we're going to pick up some different outfits for Mickey that give him... some of them give him power, some of them give him different tools to use. So we're going to get our first outfit here for the second level. This one we'll be using for a majority of the run too. You'll be seeing this one the most as we go. So this is the magician outfit. It's going to allow us to shoot these kind of energy balls, I guess. I don't know what else to call them. Which allows us to pretty much do the most damage that we can do really fast. So there's some really cool speed tech and platforming in this level. We're going to use the slopes here to kind of gain some speed. I'm going to start charging here because there's going to be a row of enemies that we're going to clear out here. It looks like we got them. A little bit of a slowdown there, but that's okay. Just want to hop up this way. We got a couple tough jumps here. The trick is not to slow down. Just run and jump. SMB1 style. Just hold right and jump, and you should be fine. Alright, this is our underwater level that everyone hates. It's actually not so bad. The trick here is just to kind of mash to swim a little faster. You need to shoot at these little gates. The thing about the magic suit too is you can see the little bubble around Mickey. If you're underwater with any of the other outfits, you actually take damage periodically while you're underwater. So this is the only one that you can stay underwater without taking damage. Alright, so we've reached the end of this stage. We're going to get our next mini-boss fight. So we want to shoot him 4 times with the fully charged shot here. You got to be careful not to shoot it too soon, because the half charged shot doesn't do nearly as much damage as the fully charged one does. So we did good there. Alright, 2-3 is again one of the more difficult levels to do fast. I'm going to do a little buffer jump coming up here to kind of set these trees up to be able to kind of get through them as quick as possible without taking any damage. We're going to try to get through this, and we fell in. So I'm going to have to... that's okay. Not bad, we'll take it. Yeah, so that part's really tough. Alright, 2-4. Each world has 4 levels. Well, the first 3 worlds do anyways. I forgot to shoot that guy. You want to shoot that little bean while you're going up. I'm going to get this refill too, just to play it safe. So the first 3 worlds have 4 levels. World 4 and World 5 have 3 levels, and then the last world is just the last level. This boss, this is the Spider Pete. I wasn't quick enough on my mashing, so we're just going to jump on him a few times just to get rid of him. So the trick to that fight is you want to do a fully charged shot, and then you just want to mash away, and you want to time your mash and mash fast enough to where you can just kill him in basically in one cycle, so as he's coming towards you. So I did not do a good job on that fight, but we made it through. On to the next section. This world is probably my favorite one to do. This one looks really cool when it's done right. Except the boss can sometimes be a pain, but it's probably the easiest boss in the run. Alright, so this is going to be our first level here. This is everyone's favorite auto-scrolling level. No. We're going to do our infamous poke on this guy. Boop. Okay. Run's official. Let's go. If you do have any donations, you can read them now as well. This is going to go on for a little bit. Maybe like 1 or 2 if you have them. And just in like classic Disney Capcom fashion, like the music is terrific in this game. Alright, so here we're going to do another block manipulation. So we're going to shoot 5 blocks total, and that's going to give us the pattern for this little mini boss coming up here. We're going to try to gain some speed on this slope going down so we can get to the end of this section as fast as possible. Oh, also you need to keep jumping to maintain your running speed too. That's why you'll see me just jumping too. Alright, so this boss we're going to do 5 charge shots and 1 half charge shot here to get through him in his iframes, and there we go. Perfect. So because I shot those 5 specific yellow blocks, it gave me that pattern. It gives you that pattern every time. And that's the pattern that we want to kill him as fast as possible. Alright, so now we're going to get our next outfit, which is the fire suit. The firefighter suit. Alright. So we're going to use our slopes here. And we're doing this level a very specific way so we get the same outcome from these platforms every time too. So I gotta make sure I remember to shoot here, keep jumping. Hopefully we get those jumps. Okay, good. Alright, and now these platforms are going to be on fire, so we're going to have to shoot these in a very specific way to do this as fast as possible. Let's see if we can get this. Nice, okay. Halfway to the goal in the first hour. That's because you guys are crazy. You guys are so generous. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everyone who's donated so far. We are off to a very strong start. Alright, so we're coming to... This is kind of like an auto-scrolling section here with the falling fire, but we're going to do this in a specific way where we can get through as fast as possible. I take damage there and fall in the water. Usually when you take damage, there's a little bit of recovery frames when you land, but if you land in the water, it kind of gets rid of that, so that's why you take damage there. These blocks get moved by the water, so we're going to have to hit these in a specific way. So hopefully... Oh, get stuck. Hopefully get stuck so we can't proceed. There we go. Alright. Now we're coming up to the next boss here. This guy is giving me so much trouble, even though it's one of the easier bosses. Shout out to Hulk, the world record holder, who kind of gave me some tips here to kind of handle this guy a little better. And I fell. No, that was not part of his strategy, in case anyone was wondering. Yeah, see, now this is all messed up. Everybody panic. Let me see your best panic emote in the chat right now. Okay, here we go. Doing some damage. Uh-oh. Okay, we did it. Okay, nobody panic. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, let's see all your everything is fine. Yo, Pliskin, Wormin. Thank you. That's right, Fool's Gambit. Yeah, don't panic. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Everything's okay. Alright, this okay, now remember when I said we get to the easy part? Now I become a huge liar, because this part is very difficult. Pete's Peak is the cause of many dead runs. So we got our next outfit here. This is a Bionic Commando Mickey. So we're going to use our little grapple hook here to kind of swing around. This section's not too bad, but the section coming up, 4-2, is extremely difficult. I'm gonna try to do the bottom route here first. If we die, we'll just go back and do the top route slower, so we can keep going. But you can see the bottom route here. We're just gonna swing across here, hopefully not die. But if you hit that wind, it just pushes you right into the pit and you die. So hopefully we can avoid it just like that. Cool, first try. Yo, get hyped. We see your best hype emotes in the chat right now. Alright, now we're going to come up to Dynablade, if you guys have ever played Kirby Superstar before. We're going to fight Dynablade here. Again, we're using Magician Mickey here to do this fight as fast as possible. We gotta make sure we stand on the proper side. When the bird flies by, it kind of pushes you a little bit. So you gotta make sure you're standing on the proper side so you don't fly off the level. That is something that you'll learn pretty quickly when you're learning this game, is that you learn exactly where to stand. Yeah, the bird. Yo, what's up, Tubes? Yeah, but well, in every single video game ever, aren't birds just the worst? They're all jerks. All the birds are jerks. Okay, now we're coming to everyone else's favorite video game mechanic, ice physics. Shoutouts to ice physics. Shoutouts to ice physics for being some of the most realistic video game like characteristic ever, right? Because doesn't ice physics in real life suck too? Like, it sucks in video games just as much as it sucks in real life, so I feel like it's pretty accurate. Alright, but that was a good first section there. As you can see, I'm using these little like sleds, I guess they are, to kind of go through some of these parts a little faster. Also using the slopes. The good thing about the ice too is that you pretty much keep your speed the whole time, whether you're jumping or not, so that's good. And that's the end of the ice stage. Yeah, Bionic Commando. If you've ever played Bionic Commando, that game's impossible, by the way. Alright, so now we're gonna fight Snowboarding Pete White. We're just gonna do a bunch of charge shots right into his face. One more should do it. Yeah, that was a great fight. Tickle beam. Alright, so that was World 5. It's gone in a flash. Yeah, Pete's a hipster. He's got all the fancy stuff. Okay, coming up to the final level now here. So this is Pete's castle. There's a lot of tough platforming here. There's one trick at the end we'll try to do, which will kind of skip some of the more timely stuff we have to do. So hopefully we'll be able to get it. We're going to use the elevator blocks. There's yellow blocks that when you throw them, they go up in the air. We're going to try to use those to kind of skip some of the last section. So hopefully I'll be able to do it for you guys. I have to kind of focus here. So I'm going to grab this yellow block so I can throw it at this guy. So we can keep going. Jump off this guy's head. Again, everything that I'm doing in this level too is setting up the pattern for the final boss too, which is really cool. All right, we're gonna grab this elevator block. Good. I think this level was designed to be kind of like a maze, so you have to kind of figure out where you need to go. Obviously, we're speedrunners. We know exactly where we need to go and the fastest way to get there. So that was pretty good. All right, we're gonna switch over to Magician Mickey because we have these magic carpets that we're gonna have to shoot to gain access to. I'm gonna fall down. Shoot that yellow block again. It's just another manipulation tactic. Here you're supposed to ride it down, but if you jump... Oh, God. Everybody panic. Okay, we're good. If you jump down, it goes down a little faster. Just try not to move as you're jumping. Alright, so we switched to Bionic Commando Mickey again here. We're going to grab this block coming up, and we're going to try to do our skip here. Hopefully I'll be able to get it for you guys. It would be really cool. Alright, let's see. Oh, God, that was awful. I slipped. Alright, well, sorry guys. We failed. We're gonna have to switch back to Firefighter Mickey and do it, I guess, what's the intended way. Except we got blasted in the face by that cannonball. Shoutouts to that guy's aim. Alright, so we're gonna platform up here. See, if I got that up there with the elevator block, I could just throw it right there and go straight up without having to do all this stuff, so... But that's okay. It's a marathon, you know, you expect those things to go wrong. So we're just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna shoot this block over. Watch out for that guy. Oh god, we got hit there too. Alright, coming into this fight with 2 health. Last marathon run I did of this, I died on the final boss, so I was gonna hopefully avoid that from happening again here, but it's gonna be tough. But can we get some bless RNG in the chat right now? I'm gonna need all the prayers you guys can send my way for this fight. Also pray for candles too. Everybody pray for candles. If you don't know what that means, that's okay. Just do it anyways. Come on, Pete. Give me some candles. Yo, shoutouts to candles. Okay. We can actually finish the fight now. So we need the candles so we can grab those refills there. Otherwise, we don't have enough ammo to do the rest of the fight. And you don't want to switch, the only other way to damage him is to switch to Firefighter Mickey, and the hose just does way less damage. Alright, that's time, final hit. We didn't die, guys, we did it. It worked. Thank you, Brian, for that bless. I feel like it was because of you that we were able to do that without dying. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pliskin, for that candle hype. Well, that's time. Ooh, 17:29. Hey, that's pretty good for a marathon run, guys. That is almost a minute faster than my last marathon run of this, so I'm pretty stoked. Yo, thanks, Brandon.